Why do high-ranked officials want Andrew Tate dead? Andrew Tate, formerly best known as a failing reality TV star and professional kickboxer, is now nearly difficult to avoid on social media. On every significant platform, people are talking about him. Major producers have discussed Tate or invited him to appear on their podcasts and live streams, frequently to refute his blatantly bigoted views on women and contemporary masculinity. Online forums for teachers are debating how to deal with pupils who have been influenced by them. Tate, 35, continues to gain popularity in large part because of his extreme statements, such as his comparison of women to property, his graphic description of how he would respond to a woman who accused him of cheating, and his assertion that men prefer to date women in their mid-20s over younger ones because the latter has had sex with fewer men. According to Tate, guys can make an impression on youngsters because they have less dating experience. Videos on TikTok give an impression of the intense popularity Tate has sparked online. While some repeat his talking points verbatim, others parody his messages. According to the hashtag page of the company, videos on TikTok with the hashtag Andrew Tate have been seen 12.7 billion times. It's one of the internet's more abrupt rises to fame, propelled by a vocal base of ardent followers who gravitate towards Tate's message and a well-intentioned, and some might say opportunistic, movement to counter Tate's rise while also capitalizing on one of the most popular viral topics at the time. Tate has received special attention from several influencers who have faced similar criticism for their impact on young males. In a recent episode of the Impulsive podcast hosted by his brother Logan Paul, Jake Paul, the controversial YouTuber has drawn criticism for creating commercial-heavy videos aimed at children, discussed Tate's impact over his young audience. The Pauls did not speak with Tate, but suggested that Jake Paul, who has recently concentrated on his boxing career, would face Tate in a future contest. Tate's status as a flashpoint in contemporary internet culture, one that some producers are unwilling to support, still gains online momentum even from that attention. Tate and his brother Tristan Tate replied to sexism and misogyny charges in the video, which was a segment of the Tate Speech podcast. "I'm unable to manage it." In the episode, Andrew Tate went on a sarcastic rant, saying, "I can't possibly imagine a world where there's some fat loser on the internet who believes that I'm a sexist, even though he gets no crap and all the women love me and not him. I really care a lot. I even lack the words to express how much I care. I am a rhetorical expert. I have a command of the English language that is almost unmatched online. I have the power to influence other men's thoughts through space-time, but I can't put into words how much I detest and can't stand being sexist." Tate has been mentioned in multiple videos by Afwalo, who gain notoriety by vocally berating males like Tate who upload films promoting misogynistic talking points. She addressed the non-stop requests for her to interview Tate for her podcast, The Comment Section, in the TikTok video from last month. She asserts that giving him access to her platform would be nothing for her or her viewers. Denisha Carter, who is known for making movies that raise attention to harmful behavior, agreed with Afwalo that there should be no more talk about Tate. Other fan communities have urged their producers similarly, and others have demanded that podcast presenters stop giving Tate access to their platforms by having him appear on their programs. Tate has been a guest on an overwhelming majority of podcasts hosted by men. One Twitter user complained, "These podcasts encouraging Tate to talk, even if they intend to humiliate him, are part of the problem, FYI." For many years, Tate has been active in several influencer communities. He was a former professional kickboxer who briefly appeared on Big Brother in 2016 as a reality TV personality. After The Sun published a video showing Tate assaulting a woman with a belt, which he claimed was staged, he was fired from the show. In 2017, at the height of the Me Too movement, he tweeted that women should bear some responsibility for being sexually assaulted. This was in addition to other statements that were heavily criticized for appearing to place the blame for harassment and abuse on women. That year, Twitter permanently suspended his account. Tate, a fervent admirer of the late President Donald Trump, amassed a following on far-right social media platforms and met Donald Trump Jr. in Trump Tower in August 2017. Tate made multiple appearances on InfoWars' show after being banned from Twitter, and he started interacting with other well-known far-right individuals. Mike Cernovich, a Pizzagate conspiracy theorist, refers to Tate and his brother Tristan Tate as friends. The co-host of the podcast Tate Speech, Tristan Tate, shares his brother Andrew Tate's political ideologies. The brothers flaunted their opulent lifestyle on Instagram, which included fancy cars, vacations abroad, and an apparently unlimited supply of cigars. Tate was also charged with assaulting other women while he was rising in the ranks of the far right. He talked frankly about assaulting a woman and breaking her jaw during a bar brawl in an episode of the Pomp podcast. He claimed that after being accused of causing bodily damage, he wound up in court, but that he ultimately got away with it. He said he had been found not guilty. Tate said in a since-deleted YouTube video that he is not a rapist, but that Romania is probably 40% of the reason that he moved there, since there, sexual assault accusations are less likely to be looked into by authorities. Tate said in a different video that he was a subject of an investigation and was detained for 2 days for allegedly abusing a woman in the UK, The Guardian reported. He refuted the abuse claims. The Tate brothers revealed to the Mirror that they operated a self-described total scam business in Romania that used cam models to entice men to send the brothers money. Cam models are performers who frequently stream sexually explicit acts via private video chat. Police received a tip about American women being detained against her will, and they used that information to search the brothers' villa in Romania in April as part of a human trafficking investigation. No arrests have been made, however, Andrew and Tristan Tate were both brought in for questioning. The claim was made based on a tip from the boyfriend of a woman who attended a party at Tate's house, Andrew Tate claimed in a YouTube video. They denied any involvement in a human trafficking ring, according to the charges. Although it's unclear exactly when Tate transitioned from a standard alpha male influencer to a worldwide phenomenon, Google Trends data showed that interest in him increased in May before peaking in early July. Tate's true web imprint is overshadowed by his current fame. He has 744,000 YouTube subscribers and 4.6 million Instagram followers. Videos posted from Tate's genuine account on TikTok rarely go viral, even though there are a lot of videos of or about him there. The videos that receive millions of views and frequently include parts of his sexist or anti-masculinity remarks are typically released by fan accounts that are dedicated to him. Tate's rise to fame coincides with an effort to promote Hustlers University 2.0, a subscription-based online education that many have criticized as a pyramid scheme. Instead of engaging in serious discussion to challenge Tate's growing influence, a growing group of TikTok users has been mocking him. On TikTok, there is a ton of distorted edits of Tate's most divisive rants and films making fun of his inflexible views on masculinity. However, even memes provide agitators like Tate what they most need to sustain their influence: attention, according to producers like Afualo.